Mic check. Yes, sir. Yeah. Shouts out to mediocre tutorials and reviews for this video. But I'm not finna go and echo him. I'm finna, what this right here is finna do is finna the problem, or really give you some game on women, and you know how this so-called high value male thing has distorted a man's ego, a high earner's ego. You dig what I'm saying? But this may be a first. I'm going to review and correct the reviewer. So I hope it don't get lost in translation. What's going on? So without further ado, come on with it. Come on.
You want me to be that bitch? You be like,
now listen. Let me. They're not based in.
Value men really like high value women, or do they like women they can control?
Now listen. Let me bring this back just real quick. Now watch her line of thinking. I think that this is very important. And I think it's also important that I called out that already before she started to talk to explain herself, she's already got the echo reality.
Let me see. Wait a minute.
Do high value men really like high value women, or do they like women they can control? And
look at her already. Snap. That's it. Control, right? Let's hear more.
My thing is that I've dated men who have a little bit more money than me. And they always told me, you're not submissive enough, okay? You're not. Zaddy. I did it. They told me that you're not letting me be a man. So that's telling me, as a woman who makes good money, a woman who has her own, you don't want me. You want me to be that bitch. You be like,
now, listen. Let me bring this back just real quick. Now, watch her line of thinking. I think that this is very important. And I think it's also important that I called out that already before she started to talk to explain herself, she's already got the echo chamber cosigns like, yeah, control, right? That's the first thing. Second thing is, so she already has a battery in her pack. Her battery is filled up now because she saw the validation from across the room. Here's the second thing. She said, men that make a little bit more money than me. This is multiple men. And on multiple occasions, these men, let's just call them high value. We don't know them other besides they make more money, but let's say high value for the sake of the conversation. There's a high value man discussion. Multiple men have said to her, Mama, you're too much. You're too much for what this is. You're too strong for this situation. You have to allow me to be the man. You have to allow me to lead. Do you want to be a part of my program? Because you are not acting as if you want to be a part of my program. It sounds like you want to create a program that you want me a part of. And I think that this is key to hit on. Because when we talk about what is a high value man versus a high value woman, I think that the problem is that you have women that establish how they are high value the same way that a man establishes how they are high value. And this is a problem. This is a problem. Why? Because we are not equal. All right? Let me rewind it real quick, a couple of seconds back so we can hear the rest of her conversation in the way that she had intended it, and then let's go back in, all right?
Hold up. Before you do that, now, notice, see, the thing is, I'm not going to let them skate. Just drive past the stop sign. See, I'm not finna do that. Let's break it down what was really said. See, remember, Kevin said they want to pay the cost to be the boss. No 50-50 relationship. Okay, that's well and good. fine. But see, he said high value woman and a woman to control, and she just snapped her finger and because the truth be told is that's what these men want to do. Well, that's what these males want to do. They want to control. Like, I bought you, so I own you. And see, the problem is, a thing is that they came with they little head in their hand. In one hand and money in the other. So if you come like that, and then a woman don't respect you as a man because you really haven't shown her a reason to respect you as a man. But why? Well, he makes some money. Don't mean nothing. You have 14-year-olds that are millionaires. They're not men. Okay, so what the question will be? What have he shown her? How has he? What value has he shown her? See, these individuals want submission, but what are they submitting to? Because if it's your resource, I said this a long time ago. Go check the tape. Go check the Sinners and Saints live stream I was on. You understand me? Go check that. Then the telltale sign is that you're not allowing me to be the man or the man. Well, first and foremost, a man is a man regardless. See, a woman don't need to allow you to be something that you already are. That's why she don't respect you. You're not allowing me to be the man. Well, first and foremost, be the man first. How about that? But since you can't, see, you can't buy your way into manhood. And the so-called problem with the high value male is that he believes he can buy his way into manhood and ain't paid his dues first. If it is about money, explain to YouTube millionaires that are 14 and 15. I'll wait. So, since that's the case, and the only thing you got to offer is money, which I've said it. If a man meets a woman, a man who has no game, no character, only money, meets a woman with money, he has absolutely nothing to offer. And what she showed you is that, you got to come with something more than money. Only a bum will submit to a person just because they have money. Why? They just trying to eat. And you meet somebody who eating well already without you, now you're intimidated. See, you're supposed to be a man regardless, and that's the problem with you high value males. But I'm gonna let him proceed with the video.
Let's go.
A little bit more money than me, and they always told me, you're not submissive enough, okay? You're not. Yes, Zaddy. I did it. They told me that you're not letting me be a man. So that's telling me, as a woman who makes good money, a woman who has her own, you don't want me.
No, it's not saying he doesn't want you. He's what it is, and this is how men have conversations with men versus how they have conversations with women, and the conclusions that are led logically based versus emotionally based. Pay attention. He's saying you're not cooperative enough. You are not submissive enough. You're too much. And then she says, so that means that you don't want me? He don't want you. He don't want to compete with the head of the household. That's not what he wants. But instead, your conclusion, it is an emotionally wrapped and based conclusion based off of him saying, you have to let me be a man. You have to trust my decisions. You have to trust that I'm going to be able to bring you to the promised land and back tenfold better than when we started on this journey. You have to entrust that. And if not, well, then you can't be a part of me. Remember this. Men are the key to relationships. We have the keys. Women are the key to viscosity, sex. I get so many people in the comments like, yo, what is viscosity? It means the innards. It means the guts. Now shut up. Now you know. Okay?
All right. Again, what did he say? You're not letting me be a man. If I'm already, I don't need permission to be a man with a woman. Either I'm a woman, I'm not a woman. Either I'm a man. I'm a man anyway. So I'm not competing with you as a man, because I know that you're not a man. I know that you're not a man. So there's no competition on who the man is. But those insecure individuals feel as though that there's competing. Ain't no competition. Only one man. That's me. Period. And I conduct myself as a man. And so individuals want, cooperation. Well, what are you telling her? Because it sounds as if, you want to move in. And the thing is, only way you will have that much say is that you live in the same house. If you don't live in the same house, she live in one house, you live in the other, then quite frankly, you can't run her house. You can't run her house and yours too. She runs her house. How she want to do things. How she want to spend her money. She does that. Not you. But see, the problem is that these high value males want to pay big bank, take little bank. You know what I mean? Whoever make the most money is a bigger person, or she makes way more money than me. Then you know what I mean. I'm really, really intimidated. But the problem is, you as a man, you understand me, have to stand on your square as a man, do what you say you're gonna do, say what you mean and mean what you say, and behave accordingly. Because what you say out your mouth, you got to mean. You ain't let me be a man, but what you say out your mouth? Do you mean what you say and say what you mean? Because obviously don't, because you have problems. See, if I said it one time, I'm going to say it again, and this woman is going to substantiate what I say. What a woman really needs is there's something that you can't buy. See the thing of the high value male in this kingdom, you know what I mean? There ain't nothing but access to resources. But if a woman has resources, then what else do you bring? Fellas, do not come at a woman with your little head in one hand and money in the other and expect respect. It don't work like that. But he young, he don't know. So come on with it.
So understanding that dynamic, do you want us to unlock that key to a relationship or not? I'm not going to unlock that key to that relationship with a combative lady. It's just not what I'm going to do.
Well, and she's not going to get this cost for a person who's not a man. See, this point blank period. If women control sex and men control relationships, if that's the case, well, some got to give. And with the so-called high value man, he gonna give first. Why is that? He came with his cash in one hand and little head in another. So he already telling you he's already showing the woman what he about. See, this deeper. This is so much deeper than surface level. You dig what I'm saying? It's deeper than surface level. But him saying, you to this kingdom, well, man, hey, man, she must don't have value in the kingdom, or don't see, or don't value your kingdom. But come on with it.
You want to be involved in this kingdom, or don't you? Pick.
You want me?
No, you pick. You pick. But y'all ain't y'all ain't no men, so I guess she got to pick. She got to make all decisions. But come on with it.
To be that bitch, you be like, Zaddy, can I get like a little cute $100 on somebody now?
Suck this dick.
You know what I'm saying? But being that, but
hey, that woman with the hat on, she just said something, because that's how they act. That's how they act. These men keeping score. If I'm gonna give you some money to do something, if I'm gonna give you a gift, then I'm going to expect something immediate. The brother got his dog on. She just told the truth and you have value males, but come on with it. I'm gonna see what he say.
it comes with that. Because
Now, look at how the logic jumps from no. I just want you to be more I want you to be more submissive. And I don't know why so many people have problems with that word. I don't understand. Listen, throughout your life, you are submissive, men and women. Okay? Depending upon the life that you live, you are submissive. When you walk into the company, your place of your business, you have a boss, and he gives you directions, guess what? You submit. You submit to those directions. Now, it doesn't mean in a relationship.
Well, let me see. That's kind of low hanging fruit, but let me slice it up right quick. Let me go ahead and slice it up. Before you, the process is this: apply for the job. Can you do this, that, and the third? Yes, I can. Can you follow instructions? Yes, I can. Can you do X, Y, Z? Take directions and do what you gotta do. Well, yes, I can. Depending on the position. You know what I mean? Everybody have a upline or a supervisor or a boss. And so the ability, not so much the ability to submit, they have to see value in submitting to you. If there's no value in submitting to you, if there's no benefit, because there is benefit to taking directions from a supervisor, because she has to survive with or without you. That's survival. So if you are a man and you say, well, you submit to your boss, well, that's true. I don't submit to him. It's whatever you like. You want me to give you hair right now? It's whatever you like. No. It's a partnership. You're helping the greater good. These are the tasks, because before you had to apply for the job. You had to submit a resume. And the company saw you was the most valuable person for the job and the more marketable person for the job. They brought you in. You sold them on yourself. And they committed to you. That's the process. But, if you're just saying, well, you submit to them and sight unseen, no. Because at the end of the week, or I get a paycheck. See. For some reason, that paycheck in this logic just won't go straight out the window. There's a paycheck coming. There's benefits coming. You know what I mean? This has benefit to my lifestyle right now. That's what we're talking about. Come on with it.
I'm the I'm the full totalitarian power, and you get no decisions. Like, no, it's a synergy, right? It's a cooperation together. But if that's not being heard or had, that's what these high value men are talking about. But here's the problem. When you think about what a high value woman is, you think that you're a high value woman. Why? Because of the money. No.
No, well, we gonna say it like this here, brother. You think you're a high value male because of the money. And so high value is relative, especially when a woman don't need your money. There you go. But come on with it.
No. We don't care you have a radio. You're on radio. we don't care.
But you don't want them broke either. But come on with it.
All right? We don't care. We don't care. And listen, this is what feminism has allowed you to dig yourselves into a hole with that is going to end up with a cat farm into your 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Well, listen to Kevin Samuels talking about high value male and the beauty, and you're just, women should just be just so gracious to that you make all this money and you chose them. It's going to leave you with a old in a rocking chair with a dog named Bo and Billy. How you two Labradors. So ain't no love nowhere, but come on with it.
Is that you equate your value with how a man equates his value.
Well, that's kind of true, but it all depends on what a man values. So if a man, only thing his value is money and resources, so if you meet a woman with money and resources, you don't have much value. But if her value to a man, because we don't know her value to what a man is. She makes her own money. She's doing a thing. She's doing something. She's on the radio. So her value to a man, depending on who he is and what he is, will be something like totally different. So that man probably could want to break on the radio. She's on radio. Bring him on. So, so hear what I'm saying. There's no set thing what high value and low value is. It's all relative to the individuals in that particular relationship. You dig what I'm saying? So these what high value men are talking about. No, men not talking about nothing, because a man gonna be a man regardless. But come on with
it. Wrong. That's wrong. That's incredibly incorrect. Let's keep going.
Because as a woman who makes her own, guess what? You get pussy when I feel like getting the pussy. You don't just get pussy any day of the week. It's when I feel like it. Because at the end of the day, you wear it as a badge of honor to be uncooperative. Why? Why do so many women do this? Especially in the black community. Why do you wear that INDP? I don't need no man. And I'm going to give you this viscosity on my dime because I do it all about, That's why the marriage rate is declining. It's like this. But I get it.
Well, wait a minute. I can't just let you run past that stop sign. Because, it appears as though you have them and have black us too. I may be wrong. But I doubt it. You may be half white, half us too. But you identify with us, but it's all good. The reason why it's been handed down that black women feel as though they don't need a black man, because there has been instances, and there's instances today, that black men have not stood up to the establishment, will not die for a greater good, and can be bought. So a person who can be bought is untrustworthy. So if it's money over manhood, she can't trust you. If it's manhood over money, you may not have a lot of money, but she can trust you to be who you are. She can trust you to be a man. Stand up. And for a greater good that you claim you're serious about, you're willing to give life and also take life. If that's not your portion, then, because, well, let's face it, you can leave her to drop up a hat. You can talk all this lovey-dovey, all this whoop-de-whoop to get in the draws, and then you get her sprung. Go back and check my Eddie Murphy video, Eddie Murphy gives The Manosphere Game. You can do all that and then flip the script. So, for individuals who may say, well, you simping. No, I'm not simping. I'm just explaining to him the reason why their sentiment don't depend on the man. And also, they saw their grandmothers or heard their grandmothers who depended on their grandfathers. Granddaddy go out there and go cheat and, I won't say cheat, but have sex with other women behind grandmama back. And the feeling in the mother's mind or the kid's mind is that the reason why grandma stayed is because she didn't work and she needed granddaddy to survive. That's what it is. Come on with it.
You fed into what media has told you that your role should be.
No, the media haven't done it. I will give you a history lesson, but this video is almost 30 minutes, but come on with it.
You have completely fed into it. You have. Hopefully you figure it out before it's too late.
No, she didn't feed into it. It's not nothing the media says. It's not nothing the media says. It's what has been exercised by some black families for the longest of time. You understand me? So if she's saying she don't need you for your money and the only thing you have is money, that would upset you. So no, women are not independent. You understand me? But they're not going to be like their grandmothers either. So it could be something that the mother saw the grandmother go through, and so once the mother saw the grandmother go through it, then she just put it in her daughter not to be that way. Because there are a lot of other black women who make money who don't think like that. But come on with it.
Because if you don't, you're going to have a block of kittens.
Well, if the high value male, you understand me, don't get no man about him. He gonna have a dog named Bo. You'll have 2 Labrador retrievers. Come on with it.
Let's keep going.
I can pay for my own. I don't need you, Zonnie. But if you got good slip, it's when I need you, if you got good head, then I might need you, Zonnie. But if not, then hey.
This is so crazy.
And that's why those men have to go through all these ordeals.
You know what's not nice about the whole thing? Is that somebody will always be hiding something from the other person in a situation like this.
All right. That's the last I'm going to play. That I can't listen anymore. I only got through a minute of the clip. Clips down below. Feel free to go up there and to take a look. But there you have it. There you have it. This is why... This is why the division in the melanated community between the sexes is continuing to go like this, because now you see what's happening in their echo chambers of completely agreeing, and there's nothing healing about this discussion that she's having amongst her friends of like-minded and similar beliefs. Meanwhile, if she ever sees a video like this, she'll still combat it. She'll still combat it. She won't understand that her value is not determined and how a man is determining her value. You know what I look for? I look for a woman to be extremely feminine.
Well, we ain't finna go into all that, what you're looking for in a woman. You understand me? We ain't gonna even go there, because at the end of the day, there are plenty of women out there that's like that with a lot of them fat. So we ain't gonna even play with that. But getting back to what was going on, she told you what she wanted from a man. She wanted a backbeat in, and she wanted the man to eat out of the house and home. The thing is, she said that's what she need from a man. Well, that's her. That's that. You know what I mean? If you want to offer more, that's fine. But if you can't offer that, then you understand me. And if she buy you that, and you beat up back in and eat out of the house and home, she gonna listen. But you also have to show her something worth submitting to. Period. You don't know what turn a woman on. You don't know what get her going. If you don't know these things about that woman, and matter of fact, I would say, we're gonna start off to 0 before the 1. Hey man, before you claim a man, when you claim a woman, she has to be your woman your way. And she will have to do something major to where I would claim her as my woman. Not just by default. You understand me? Well, we together, so let's move in together next week. No, we ain't gonna do that. See, we ain't gonna do that. Men and media tutorials and reviews, you can put it in your back pocket. The woman should be your woman your way. When y'all decide to make it official, or you decide that she's going to be in your life, she will have to do something to prove her spot. Y'all just giving her spots. Y'all ain't letting her earn nothing. And so that's why she don't respect y'all. All right. I may do a continuation on this video. Thanks for y'all time.